biblical understanding, church in home means is more connected up with people, because when if I think about church in home, there might be around 15 or maybe 20, maybe 30 people, and I think there they can be more connected up, more open up, more able to express themselves. But in the present day church, where we see that there are counted people, maybe 2 or 3, they will tell their view of understanding, and other people mostly sit just like they came to a place of performance. They're sitting as an audience. So even though they may be some way edified, but they are not able to open up, they are not able to be used. How you see that in the present context?
I think everything you're saying is right on target. There's several aspects of first century assemblies that work really well in a home. There's a phrase called one another that appears repeatedly throughout the New Testament. They were encouraging one another. They were exhorting one another. They were comforting one another, teaching one another, admonishing one another, praying for one another, even confessing their sins to one another. And this type of activity takes place best in a smaller group where people feel free to express themselves, to ask questions, to engage with one another. And this was, I think, also part of the magic of the spiritual growth of the individuals. If you're going into a building, a large building with a bunch of people, and your job is to sit there and shut up in a pew, and then when it's done, you get up and leave, your opportunities to really grow and develop relationships, to encourage one another, is going to be really severely limited. And there's an important biblical principle here that is fundamental to understanding first century church assemblies. And that's 1 Corinthians 14:26, where Paul says, when you come together, let all things be done for edification, for the building up of one another. And that is something that can happen in a small group where there's a participatory gathering where people feel free to speak and engage with one another. But in a large group where only one person is doing the talking, there's going to be some problems in people's growth and their perceptions of what they're there for. They're going to feel more free just to leave when it's over and not really participate in the building up of one another, which is the purpose for everybody who went to the first century church at that time.